Tubbs, back to league action this weekend. Featherstone Rovers at home.
Yeah, it can't come quick enough, can it? We had quite an emotional weekend at Wembley, which the boys thoroughly enjoyed. Just the performance wasn't what we wanted it to be. So back on the horse, as the saying goes, and we're coming up against a very good Featherstone team that have had a week's rest and be fully recharged.
We've played basically every single week so far this season, but now that we can focus on the league action, we've got the cups out of the way, it must be something that you're obviously now focused on fully.
Yeah, and look, we as backroom staff have got to make sure this week we get the boys inspired, motivated, because they're a little bit down on Tuesday, as you can expect, but we had a good session, put a smile back on the face, talked about the things that had happened and what we want to achieve for this middle third of the season. So, it's a challenge, but it's one of them that we're in the game for, and we've had a taste of the big days out, and I think we're hungry for a little bit more of that.
And it's back-to-back home games, obviously focusing this week on Featherstone and then next week on Widnes. You must be pleased that you've got back-to-back games here.
Yeah, against two good teams. Widnes are second and we're third. Featherstone are probably fourth or fifth. So two massive games for us. A massive month. It's we actually have a doubt. So we've got to do what we do. And we've got to do it really, really well. Because as I said, they'll be recharged. They'll be fresh. They've got a couple of people back from injury because they've been a bit busted at Featherstone. So and they've got some quality players. They just signed Ben from Lee, big unit. They've got Wellington and Albert, who's again another big unit, and then they've got people like Addy, Bussy, and Connor Jones. They're a quality team. So we're going to have to be really, really good, and we need to be.
There is still a few players from last year, but it's very much a different side that Featherstone have got this year. So, how is the preparation going so far for that one?
Yeah, it's a different team. We've loosened ourselves up last night, put a smile back on the face, as I said, to get them out of that dark place that probably some of them were in, the disappointment. And tonight it's all focused on what we need to do. We're showing them some footage and prepare them like we prepare them every week. So plenty of information, plenty of knowledge for them. And then we'll go out and train and put a plan together to unpick Featherstone on Sunday. So, it's all systems go now. And as I said, they'll be smiling. There was last night. By the end of it, there will be tonight. They'll be ready to go on Sunday, I'm sure.
And you talk about the busy month that we have got, teams up around us in the playoffs. Just how much of a big 4-pointer is this game in particular?
Look, you want to play in big games. They don't come any bigger than Featherstone, who were the top team last year. And yeah, there's been some changes, you so rightly said, but they've still got quality. They're in a bit of, who knows what's going on with them, but there's one thing guaranteed, they'll be fighting. They've had a couple of losses. I think they lost to Barra, then they lost to Swinton, if I'm right. So they'll be smarting. They've had the break, they'll be recharged, as I've said. So they want to get after these 2 points because it's close up at the top, isn't it? So, we just got to focus on this game and then look forward to the next one, which is at home again. And then I think we've got another trip to York. I don't think we've been there enough this year, so it's a nice place now. It's a big 3 or 4 weeks for us, and it starts Sunday at home at the OLP, Father's Day. So let's make sure we get down and support all your fathers.